Have you ever been laughed at for dreaming too big? Have you ever been told, "You'll never make it"? This is the story of a team that heard that every single year and still showed up. This is the story of Royal Challengers Bangalore. For over 15 years they fought, they dreamed, they built, they believed, and year after year, they were broken. They became the internet's favorite joke. RCB will never win. Isala kup namde, never namdu. But what the world forgot was that behind those red jerseys were warriors, bleeding, sweating, not for fame, but for belief. Every IPL season, fans packed stadiums and glued themselves to screens, not just to watch cricket, but to watch hope. RCB was never just a team. They were a story of passion over numbers, of heart over hate, of belief over stats. Do you remember the pain of 2016? 973 runs. Virat Kohli turned into a beast. The whole nation was behind them. The finals came. A win was a formality, we thought, but dreams shattered that night. Tears flowed, not just from players, but from millions, children, adults, grandparents, all asking the same question: why not RCB? And then, silence. Yet next year they came back, and the next, and the next. Losses followed, criticism followed, but so did loyalty, because pain doesn't destroy love, it deepens it. RCB fans stayed. Even when they had nothing to celebrate, they had each other. Kohli stayed. AB stayed. The dream stayed. You know what's harder than winning? Not winning, and still showing up. For 16 seasons, they showed up. Then came 2024. They started horribly, bottom of the table. The trolls came back. Same old RCB, but this time, something changed. It wasn't seen in the nets. It wasn't posted on social media. It was inside every player who had enough of being laughed at. Inside Kohli, who knew this might be his last dance. Inside the fans, who still believed, and slowly, they started winning. One match, then two, then a streak, and suddenly, the team no one counted in was unstoppable. They beat champions. They silenced critics. They made believers out of doubters. The playoffs came. The fire grew stronger. And then, the final. One last shot. One last chance. One last roar. The tension was unbearable. Every ball was a breath held. Every run, a heart skipping. And then that final over. One run needed. Kohli on strike. The bowler runs in. The bat swings. Crack. The ball races to the boundary. And for a moment, the world stands still. Then, explosion. Stadium in tears. Players collapsing. Kohli screaming, and not with anger but with release. The pain of a decade, gone in a single swing. RCB champions. The trophy finally came home, but more than that, respect came home, and the world watched in awe. Because this wasn't just about cricket, it was about life. It was about never giving up, even when you failed 100 times. It was about holding your head high when the world tells you to lower it. It was about fighting, not for applause, but for purpose. So if you've ever been laughed at, if you've ever been called not good enough, if you've ever felt like the underdog, remember RCB, because pain is powerful, but only if you use it. Let the heartbreak fuel you. Let the rejections toughen you. Let the failures shape your fire. RCB didn't just win a trophy. They taught the world what it means to believe, and so can you. Because your story isn't over. Your chapter of victory is still being written. Keep showing up. Keep standing tall, because someday, your critics will become your cheerleaders. And when that day comes, you'll look back and say, it was all worth it. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs hope, and most importantly, subscribe to Life of Life for more real, emotional stories that inspire. Because this isn't just cricket, this is life. And in life, just like RCB, you will rise. Once again, congratulations RCB. Your passion, your fight, and your never-give-up spirit have finally paid off. You've shown the world that dreams do come true with hard work and heart. To all the fans, keep believing, keep supporting, and keep shining. This victory is just the beginning. Stay inspired and keep chasing your own dreams.